Welcome to Simple Review, a series where I briefly play a game, review it, and keep it simple. In this review, I'm covering an open world survival game called Dysmantle. When playing this game, you will only have the option of playing the story mode, which supports 2-player local co-op. In this story mode, you ascend from your shelter after many years only to discover that the world is inhabited by strange creatures. Out of supplies, you must now live in the dangerous world, scavenging what you can. This is done with the game's primary mechanic of being able to break everything. You will start out with just a crowbar and only be able to break some objects, but as you make progress farther into the game, the ability to destroy more objects will be unlocked through upgrades. And this brings us to some of the main aspects of gameplay. When playing this game, you will be defeating enemies, completing the story, upgrading equipment, upgrading your character, and crafting recipes. Enemies encountered in the world will lack in variety early on, but can be easily dealt with by striking them a few times. They will of course strike back at you, but your character has the ability to dodge, so as long as you have good reflexes, you should be alright. The infestation of these enemies revolve around the main story, which will have you aim to clear out certain sections of the map to reclaim territory. While doing all of this, you will need to be collecting resources. No matter what you destroy, it will drop resources that will need to be deposited at your campsite. Once deposited into a camp, you can then interact with the campfire to upgrade your current equipment. So if you upgrade your crowbar, you can then destroy harder objects, or if you upgrade your backpack, you can hold more resources. Destroying more objects is the main goal in the game. The more you can destroy, the better resources you can gather. Besides the upgrade section, you will also be able to upgrade your character through a skill tree that will require some resources. This skill tree will allow you to unlock new perks and equipment to help you advance in the story. So for example, I unlocked throwing knives to kill zombies at a distance, which cost some resources gathered from the world. In addition to this, you will also gain perks every level to further develop your character. The same can be said for recipes that you can craft. Consuming these will grant a permanent upgrade to your character, and that's all that this game has to offer. Now from my experience, I'd have to say I really enjoyed this game. It's a pretty simple concept where you just gather resources to slowly build your character to be stronger, but it's really addicting. The power creep is paced very well, so you always feel rewarded. The combat feels great, and the world itself looks very polished. It can get a little repetitive, but overall it's a great casual game. So with all that being said, I'd have to give Dysmantle 8 pepperonis out of 10. Dysmantle is an enjoyable survival game that will easily please those who are a fan of the genre. And that'll do it for this review. If you found this review to be helpful, or you would like to see more reviews, please leave a like, subscribe, and check out my channel where I post game reviews and game guides.